Push it good.
Push it.
Push it, P.
Push it real good.
Push it.
Push it good.
Push it.
Push it, P.
Push it real good.
Push it.
Push it good.
Push it.
Push it real good.
Hello, people. We're so glad you came in to join us for this podcast, Controversial as Fuck. I'm Key Bennett,
I'm Tanya Johnson.
and we are happy to have you here. And as you remember from last episode, we said we were going to start off this episode with Will and Jada.
My girl Jada.
So, I want to let Tanya start off.
No, because everybody has their opinion, so I want to hear everybody's opinion about Will smacking Chris.
It's just me.
But
I
baby, it's a lot of folks behind
Yeah,
you.
you're right.
Okay, so go ahead
You're
with
right.
your folks and talk about it.
First and foremost, I think that was uncalled for because the joke was actually tasteful. I mean, he could have talked about Jada's entanglement. But he compared her to an Oscar-winning movie, G.I. Jane, which was a badass movie based on a true story about a woman who went to the military just to prove, hey, I'm just as tough as you. So I think it was a joke, not in poor taste, but maybe she just didn't feel like it at the time. And my thing is this, I think that it's very hypocritical.
That's it, you said it.
It is the epitome of hypocrisy because Jada, you told everybody that your grandma taught you how to masturbate when you was 9. Now you embarrassed about a hair joke. Like, I mean, come on now. Like, I'm just one of them people who it's just keep it even across the board. Even if you weren't in the mood for the joke, you at the Oscars, you in the audience, you know every single year somebody's gonna come and roast everybody in the audience. You better be glad it wasn't Ricky Gervais, because he wouldn't have had no mercy on your ass. Because every year he hosts anything, I'm looking like, ain't nobody gonna get mad at him. Like he eats their asses up, so you know what you in for. If you were sensitive about it, just go and cover it up, babe. You know, you out there like you're confident. It was a joke. It wasn't a bad joke. And when he slapped a man, I felt so bad because Chris Rock has a disorder. He actually does have a disorder. He doesn't pick up on social cues, so he had no idea that what he did was so wrong. He was still standing there like, what is going on? You know, so Will was just fed up from all the embarrassment that Jada gave him this past 2 years. Because Jada, you ain't embarrassed about nothing. You've been embarrassing your family for the last 2 years. So I guess I ain't all I got to say, but I'm going to stop it there.
Okay, I'm glad you said all that.
They're just
So every time I read a post, every time I hear that opinion, I think about how we are taught. Boys are raised to what? And women are raised to
nurture,
and boys are raised to
provide.
No. Okay, let me not use that. So I would say this. The incident was Chris Rock made a bad choice in making a joke about Jada. And I say it's bad because when people of color were excluded, which we are always excluded, but when we boycotted, he made a distasteful joke. Jada's boycott.
They boycotted. We didn't boycott.
Right, okay.
Because it was full of black people that
Wait a minute,
year.
hold on. But Jada did. But you understand what it was. So with that being said, being a black man, he made a joke about a black woman about what's going on with something that you know we're never giving our due rights in. And then you come back later and you make a joke. So this is my real true problem with America and Jada. And why I'm gonna always stay behind her. Because Chris made a joke. Will walked up and slapped. Jada sat in her seat the entire time, but the world is blaming her. She did not create the action. She did not make the action. She did not initiate it. It was 2 men that did something, but the black woman, as always, is pointed at and calls at fault. She did not say, go up there and slap the shit out of him. She didn't say, hey, Chris, I'm out here. Tell a joke about me. They did that themselves. 2 grown men. You know, men are always on the platform about women don't give them what they should be given when it comes to respect. But we want to downplay when they do horrific shit like that and blame the black woman.
Well, why has nobody else ever gotten up and slapped anybody who was up there roasting?
I'm sorry, but I'm trying to figure out, why is Jada still being talked about?
Because, again, nobody has ever slapped anybody or even said anything about the jokes being made at the Oscars. Meryl Streep has been joked on.
Again, don't tell me about that. Answer this question. Chris made a joke. Will walked up and slapped Chris because he made a joke
What
about.
made people blame Jada?
Wait a minute. Chris made a joke. Will walked up and slapped Chris for making a joke about his wife. But America is stepping on Jada's foot and on her back. She didn't do shit. Jada
I'm
sat there like a
explaining
woman
you
of
why,
grace.
though.
Because I'm going to tell you,
I'm
niggas say
explaining
something
you
about
why.
me, I'm going to sit there like Grace too. Now, you could get up there and slap. Only thing different I would have done was, nah, bitch, what? That's
Now,
what you
see,
would have got.
Well, here's the thing.
That's what you would have got. That's only because the little hood would have came out in me. But other than that, I'm tired of America blaming a black woman for what two black men did.
What I can say in this situation, and I'm saying this because as a black woman, I know what I would have done different as a black woman. When that happened,
Why are you inserting yourself?
because I'm a black woman.
But see, and that's the problem with black women. We always want to protect. Men want to be a protector. But at this moment, when two men are fighting, as a black woman, I'm trying to protect y'all. No, you made that choice. Jada had nothing to do with
I
that.
take accountability for a lot of stuff.
So you're going to take accountability.
If I'm a wife,
because she has.
yeah. If I'm a wife, yeah, I am.
Look, I was one for 18 years. You
I
better not
am.
let them niggas take accountability for themselves. Because
I
at the
am.
end of the day, and I'm not saying that in a negative way, because I mean, in the end of the day, as a person who came out by yourself, you have to be accountable for your own actions.
That's very true.
And then even if, and like they said, when you become married, you become one. So guess what? You did that. I uphold you right now, but when we get in the car, I'm gonna say what the hell I gotta say. Why in the hell would you slap it? And then when she come back and say that, America mad at her for saying that. Like she gonna get blamed regardless.
Where would you say it? No, where did you say you would say it?
Wait a minute.
In the car, right?
That is the life of a black woman.
No. You said you would say it in the car, right? Would you turn around and then say it to the public, or would you keep that between you and your husband?
No, so wait a minute. We want to give him a pass and say, well, Jada should have did this because he slapped. But she can't get a pass for how she reacted?
No.
He can get a pass for how he reacted, but she can't.
I'm not giving him a pass. See, that's where the
Y'all
disconnect
are.
comes.
Anytime
I said he was dead wrong because Chris has a condition
Anytime
himself.
Jada's name comes up,
She is a Jezebel,
Will
though.
and Chris gets a pass.
No,
Jada,
they're not where are you getting that from? Not once have I said it was okay for him to slap that man. I said.
So if we play it back, in there you're going to say, Chris made a joke. Now, what Jada got to understand, if you should have put on the wig, you should have did that. Chris made, but it
because
don't matter.
that's what you do at the Oscars.
I want you to listen.
That's what you do at the
Pay
Oscars.
attention. Pay attention to what
That's like going to a comedy show and saying, "Don't say nothing about me."
So tell me where did the
Don't
slap
take
come
your
in about
ass.
her? What? Tell me why with the slap. He got slapped for telling a poor joke. You're saying she should have worn a wig.
This is why America's
Why are
blaming
we-
her.
Okay,
And
go.
I'm going to tell you why. Because me, I don't put my emotions in nothing. I look at all sides of it. I don't put emotions in nothing. I'm so non-emotional. What happened, I looked at it more than once. So Will was doing the normal thing. He really was. Okay, even though we might not like it, we just gone, ha. Like Regina Hall made that joke at the beginning of the Oscars. And Jada laughed. And Will laughed. And that joke, honestly, was really kind of hidden below the belt way more than the G.I. Jane
Your
joke.
opinion.
So you brought up their marital status and joked about them being swingers and all that other stuff. And they laughed.
because that's their
and-
life.
Okay. Well, Jada's bald. That's her life.
Okay.
But what I'm saying, okay, I'm getting back to the point.
Chris got slapped for telling the
So
poor joke.
they
After he
laughed.
after he made for his daughters a documentary on Love Your Hair.
He's
but
a
we're gonna wrap that
comedian.
up. Wait a minute, we're gonna wrap this because it gotta be a part two to this.
He's a comedian.
Right? It's a part two to this. Because at the end of the day, like I say, two men acted and reacted, and a black woman got accused.
So
for it.
now,
So
question: what can comedians not joke about then? Since now we're in a new era where comedians can't roast, can't joke. Even at a roast, you have to. Okay, I can't say this. I can't say that. I got to do. Is this where we are now? Where we can't
we're
laugh
not
at
out there,
ourselves
but
anymore?
you just gotta know with any.
But I'm saying we can't laugh at
with
ourselves no
anything
more.
that you do, just know there's a consequences, and we'll.
I
get
mean,
back. And that's it. We'll see y'all.
We'll see y'all.
on part two.
Part two.
Cause I'm right. Cause Jada is the shit.
She's a Jezebel.
That's all right.
She's embarrassing her husband, embarrassing her family. Then she gonna hang them out to dry when all the shit hit the fan. Watch and see.
Today's podcast is sponsored by none other than Miss Nikki Manning Hunley of Deja Ray Boutique.
Woo!
And being a sponsor, she is offering.
I am offering 10% off of my website, DesireeBoutique.com, and the code is CAF10.
That's right, my stylist. So if you know,
Remember, controversial as fuck 10. CAF
CAF10.
And these pieces, y'all know I love a piece.
Oh, I
I
got
love a
couple
piece.
pieces
When I say a
already.
piece,
I
I
want
love a
pins and
piece.
pieces, baby.
And you know, I'm the men all pause when I walk into the room. The men all pause. I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna wear this to the club, and I'm gonna say,
hey.
"Don't slap me," because I'm not in the mood.
Again, y'all,
Don't
thank you for
slap
watching CAF Controversial
I'm
as
not in
fuck.
the mood.
And thank you, Nikki, for sponsoring us on this.
Don't
this.
slap me.
CAF10, DesireeBoutique.com.
I'm not
All
in the
right.
mood.
Thank you.
I said, don't
men
slap
all
me.
Push it,
Push it real good.
push it,
Push it good.
push it,
Push it